House votes to expand child tax credit, beef up corporate tax breaks. The House on Wednesday overwhelmingly passed bipartisan legislation to cut taxes for working families and restore certain corporate tax breaks, but the bill faces long odds in the bitterly divided Senate, as lawmakers rush to send the measure to President Biden's desk before the end of tax filing season in April. The bill passed the House by a vote of 357 to 70. It would expand eligibility for the child tax credit among the lowest income families and adjust payments for inflation for the 2024 and 2025 filing years. It would also bolster certain business tax credits, including deductions for research and development, interest expenses, and investments in equipment that were limited in an effort to cap the total costs of President Donald Trump's 2017 tax cut law. But in the Senate, where Republicans can block the bill with a filibuster, the measure began losing momentum Wednesday afternoon, even as it moved toward House passage. Sen. Chuck Grassley, Iowa, criticized the measure, which nonpartisan estimates say could lift 400,000 children out of poverty, because it could help Biden's re-election campaign. He said he would evaluate the bill after the House vote. I think passing a tax bill that makes the president look good, may allow checks before the election, means that he can be re-elected, and then we won't extend the 2017 tax cuts, Grassley said. Sen. Mitt Romney, Utah, who supported previous child tax credit expansions, called the new legislation excessive and said it would turn into another entitlement program, which is massively expensive. Sen. Thom Tillis, RNC, another conservative whom Democrats hope to win over, said he hated elements of the bill, including the way author Sen. Ron Wyden, Dior, and Rep. Jason T. Smith, Mo, proposed to pay for the tax cuts, the structure of credits for families, the bill's timing at the start of tax season, and that it left out other corporate tax cuts the GOP hopes to include in legislation in 2025. The bill also risks losing steam on the left. Rep. Rosa DeLauro, DeCon, a major child tax credit booster, voted against the legislation, saying it did not go far enough to balance families' interests with corporate tax relief. Some liberal lawmakers say the legislation would give Democrats leverage to expand the child tax credit again in future debates. But DeLauro said Wednesday's bill was a missed opportunity. This is a win for millions of small businesses, a win for millions of working families, a win for America, Smith said during debate on the House floor. Also crucial was the decision of one particularly prominent Republican not to oppose the legislation, at least so far. Trump appears to have helped sink an emerging bipartisan Senate compromise on immigration in Ukraine, and if he had come out against the tax deal too, many Republicans might have opposed it. An unsigned, 8-page PDF circulating among congressional GOP offices appeared to be written to persuade Trump supporters not to back the deal. According to a copy of the memo obtained by The Washington Post, don't undercut President Trump and his ability to provide bigger and better tax relief, it says. But Norquist and other supporters argued to Trump's advisers that the deal represents a victory for the former president, saying it amounts to Democrats joining Republicans to extend a key Trump policy initiative. As of Wednesday evening, the former president had not weighed in on the measure.